Okay, yeah, there we go. Start a new recording. Yeah, go ahead and do, start a level, but, yeah, Twin Peaks,
Oh
right.
wait, hang on. Yeah, wait, let me get this started. Okay, I have started a new recording as well, and you're shooting at our magical warp bubble.
I'm hoping that the arrows will go through to the other side and hit people that are
And hit
bad.
the enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, yeah, our last conversation got really interrupted by a very unfortunate, enemy situation. So, let's see here, let's pick a level.
Both are cursed by Velicor, okay, interesting.
Well... This one doesn't, like, it would say right there whether or not we get the 2 boons, right? Because I'm seeing that it doesn't. Is that where you saw it before? Like, it
Well,
tells you
remember,
right
we
there
have to break the, we have to break Bellicor's shrine and then kill the Shadow Chaos Warrior before it'll make Bellicor's temple appear.
But how do you, is it just every time you go to Bellacor's area? That,
Yeah.
like, every time you, okay, so
Every
no
time
matter
we go
what,
so
as long as
far.
we do what's, okay, alright then, being that that's the case, what do you think? I'm fine with doing that, but,
Well, Wholesaler's
also leads-
Tower, you'll remember, is the one that's very vertical and has a lot of ledges, and plus monsters on a map that has a lot of ledges sounds like death.
It's hard to say. I mean, you're right. Well, but see, the next level after that is 40% power against monsters, which would be really good.
I'm
That's
playing.
what's fucking us up tonight.
I'm playing Shade though. Shade already annihilates monsters on her own, so I'm not sure we need it.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, they both have a Belcor curse. I'm seeing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you decide. I guess I don't really have a strong feeling about either one of them.
Pure Reflection sounds best to me.
Okay.
But yeah, the first couple episodes of Twin Peaks are very straight detective, not very much supernatural at all. Which makes me wonder if that must have been quite the quite the twist, if I can say it. Quite the titty twister for anyone who was watching.
Tits?
Yeah, there you go. For anyone who was watching at the time in 1990, the first season.
Yeah. Well, let me think. By 90, he had done... Well, I guess he'd already done Eraserhead.
Oh, he definitely done weird
Man.
stuff, but I imagine a lot of people tuning into TV to see Twin Peaks probably didn't see other David Lynch's other stuff, or just honestly assumed it was a regular detective show.
There is a good chance that that's the case, yeah. I don't think at that point David Lynch was really even, like, enough of a household name for people to have really known what to expect.
Yeah.
Especially because
Holy
I was
shit,
going to say...
we spawned on top of a chest of trials?
We did, and a loot rat, which I think is funny. Yeah, let's do it. Elephant Man, which was 1980, so we're still talking 10 years earlier, but that movie was utterly straight. I mean, that was as straight as it gets.
Yeah, not until the very end does it get trippy, and even then it's a very understandable concept. Yeah, what is... Yeah, a very understandable perspective of trippy, too. It's not Lynch's usual thing of shit just gets weird for weird's sake.
Right. Yeah, as an example, weird for weird's sake, I was gonna talk about, maybe this does have context. I don't see how it could. I don't know. But again, when I saw Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, which you'll remember is my only exposure so far to Twin Peaks, which my cousin said I should watch that first at the prequel, and then later on he was like, "No, why did I tell you that? That was really dumb."
Yeah, that seems really dumb.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, "I have no idea what I was thinking at that time."
I've seen one scene from Twin Peaks, which was the fucking David Bowie scene, because I was like,
that's what I was
shit.
just gonna reference.
Yeah, because it's like, holy shit, David Bowie, that's neat. And I watched it, and I was like, okay, so yeah, that's a scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say weird for weird's sake. Yeah, I'm watching the movie, and yeah, I didn't know David Bowie was gonna be in it, and they show him like coming into the hall of the police station. I'm like, oh, cool, David Bowie, just like you said. And like he's looking in my memory, and I could be wrong because it was a trippy movie, and I was like confused. So I don't know. I'm watching the movie and David Bowie shows up and he's like, you can see him in the out like the camera, like the closed circuit camera. They're like, oh, okay, here's a guy, he wants to talk to us, and like they open the door or something and he's gone, or they talk to him and then when he goes to leave, he's not on the cameras anymore, like he's a ghost or something,
Well,
something like that.
He comes in and Kyle MacLachlan goes and he's like, okay, something's going wrong here. Something is not something is happening that shouldn't be happening, and he goes and checks the security cameras. And I think David Bowie either appears early there or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I think you're right.
Yeah, he goes to check, like, the security cameras. It's all fucked up. And David Bowie blunders in and just starts ranting. We're not going to talk about Judy. We ain't, as a matter of fact, we ain't going to mention her at all. And it starts... The camera starts flickering to a, like, black dude jumping around with a tuba, and he's got, his face is covered in wax. And it's just, the camera starts vibrating, and David Lynch's character and Miguel Ferrer's character are shouting at David Bowie's character, like, what are you talking about? Why have we not seen you in a fucking decade? What the fuck? And then David Bowie sits down in a chair, and it just cuts away for a second, and it cuts back, and the chair is empty except for, like, some smoke coming out of it. And David Lynch's character is saying, what the hell? He was right there!
Okay, see, everything you just described is what I would assume somebody would make up when trying to go to the furthest level of making fun of what a David Lynch movie is.
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
a guy playing a tuba with wax on his face. Like, yeah, it's David Lynch.
Yeah. Health drop right underneath your feet.
I'm actually full. That's the reason why it's under my feet. I'm thinking, what should I do here?
And I just pick it up. No reason not to carry it.
Oh, I hadn't had any. That's right.
Oh, we all got skulled.
At least those go away. I've said before, you'll probably remember this, like, I somehow still enjoyed Firewalk with Me. I didn't get it, but I thought it was done with, I mean, because, I like David Lynch.
David Lynch is the sort of guy that even if you don't understand what's happening, at the very least, it's interesting visuals.
Yes, yeah, at the very least, I was entertained. It was frustrating in the sense that I wanted to like the movie more. I wanted to have more to grapple with that made sense so I could appreciate it on a higher level. But it was like as I watched it, it was like, I feel like there's definitely something behind this that's really good. Like, I don't get the impression that it's just a whack off. Like there's something really good going on here. I just can't understand it.
I mean, the first season of Twin Peaks was extremely popular, so it's not like I can't see, your fucking grandma tuning in to Twin Peaks and it's just that,
Right. I know that they got a little guy, I guess technically he's a dwarf, who speaks backwards in the Red Room.
Yeah, he speaks backwards, but then they play the recording backwards, so he's speaking forwards, but it's all nasty sounding.
Yes. Yeah, I remember actually one of the lines, I think maybe the only line I remember from the movie, is he says, he's talking about an object, I can't remember what the object is, but he says, green is its color! Because because he said it backwards, yeah, and for some reason I just remember him talking about, like, he's got like an apple or something like that. It's like, this is an apple, green is its color.
Yeah.
And again, like, I was intrigued, but I couldn't get anything beyond that. So I was like, man, I guess I should really see the show. Which again, that same cousin of mine, my often mentioned horror fan cousin, he thinks that I would love it. What's that?
Boone back here. Yeah, the first 2 episodes I've seen are very, I assume it gets crazier as it goes on, which would fit for a mystery show. I don't have enough money.
I probably won't either. Nope.
Damn it.
Well, it's not a drop yet, so there's a chance you might still find some coins somewhere.
Maybe. But,
in fact, it's kind of the area for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the logical progression is it starts off as a detective show, then the more he starts to find out, like, there's some fucked up shit here,
Well, it helps that I know the general conceit, which is that Laura Palmer is the prom queen and she gets murdered, and I guess I won't say any more because I don't know how much you do know. Obviously, you're watching the show and I'm not, so you probably know more than I do. But I know some stuff related to her murder that I guess I shouldn't go into. But my understanding is that's essentially...
I think I've been spoiled on quite a lot with Twin Peaks, I think.
I think it's like the actual like identity of the murderer. I think so. So I probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we have coins now. I have 154. How many do you have?
Not enough. I have 117.
Oh, I thought they're shared evenly between everyone who picks them up.
Yeah, but I've you still end up when the last run. We get a different amount at the end of the run for the next one. I don't know what that's based off of.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was the same amount for that too. I guess not.
I did find enough money that I can go back and get the boon, though. I found some behind this tree.
Okay, good. Yeah, I now have 203, so that's good, definitely. I watched Kruber just basically stand there and take the skull in the face. Like, he basically watched it fall down upon him, and then bam.
Oh, no!
A floating skull? What do I do?
Critical hit spawn 6 projectiles to seek out enemies. Okay, pretty good on Shade.
Nice. I have them, again, and this has served me fairly well. Not great, but it's good. It's, my career does, lightning damage as well.
Holy shit, I see that.
Yeah, that could definitely help against bosses. I don't know how much, but can't be bad. Can't hurt.
Goddamn Bellicose skulls.
Yeah, every now and then they keep getting Kruber as well. He's taking it every time. Talking about movies, I don't want to go too far back, but before I forget rather, still want to talk about M. Night Shyamalan's movies a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I never said which one was my favorite.
Yeah, well, wait, didn't you? Didn't you say,
No?
I guess you didn't, did you? No, we have to talk about The Happening, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I didn't really elaborate on my signs either, so yeah, by all means, you go ahead.
If I had to pick one, I would say Unbreakable.
I heard that was really good. I bought it in Kenosha just this last Christmas, January or whatever. When I went to town, I found a copy for like $2, and I thought, okay, well, clearly it can't be that bad. It's only $2, and I heard it was good, so gotta give it a shot. And I haven't yet.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
It's my understanding it was like a very kind of quiet like cult movie. Like it came out, didn't really do a lot of business, which is weird because that was his first movie after The Sixth Sense. And I remember reading articles, people saying like, we have no idea why after everyone loved The Sixth Sense, this movie came out and it's really good and no one wanted to go see it. I don't know if it bombed, but it wasn't like a major success. And what I read was that a lot of people were surprised because it was so good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think perhaps they were expecting him to do another horror movie, so the fact that he was like, no, I'm going to do a very grounded superhero movie caught people off guard, maybe?
Probably.
Because that is fundamentally the idea okay, well, Bruce Willis is a superhero in a world that has no superheroes, and he's just left like, what the fuck?
Does the knowledge of that, because I already did know that, and obviously it's, if I didn't know that, I would know now, but either way, yeah, I've known that for years that it is supposed to be a superhero movie. Does that knowledge, like, is that meant to be a big surprise?
No. No,
it's
the
not,
opening of the movie is that he's in a train crash that kills everyone except him. He walks out of the train crash completely unharmed. And it's him and his son trying to, it's him and his son trying to figure out, what the fuck? How am I not only not alive, but untouched? And what they, of course, find out, well, one of the important things they ask is they run into Sam Jackson's character in the wheelchair, and Sam Jackson's character asks, hey, when was the last time you got sick? And Bruce Willis's character just stops and thinks and goes, I don't think I've ever been sick.
Okay.
And they try to figure out from there and then go from there to also logically, well, clearly you've been blessed with some tremendous, whatever it is that caused this, you have a tremendous power that could help other people, you should help other people.
I see, yeah, so it's clear pretty much right from the beginning that there's something special about him that's preternatural. It's whether it be comic book or whatever, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
It's trying to, like I said, it's trying to be a grounded superhero movie that honestly handles the context of a middle-aged father abruptly finds out he's invincible, and he wants to help people with it, and he doesn't really understand what's going on, and it tries to deal with the questions that go into that. You know, how does he go about finding people to help? Does he find out whether or not he has weaknesses? What impact does this have on the other people immediately in his life?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And my understanding is I wouldn't say he's a villain, but I guess part of the conflict is that Sam Jackson is the opposite. He's very weak.
Yeah, Sam Jackson's character theorizes that for every person there must be an opposite. He figures that if Bruce Willis is unbreakable, then Sam Jackson is breakable.
Yeah. Fragile.
Yes, actually, he is glass.
Oh, right, yeah, see, I was going to ask about that. Yeah, if you saw, because I guess it was a big surprise that Split wound up leading into what wound up then eventually becoming Glass.
Yeah, they actually pulled the Marvel thing and had where there's a post-credit scene where it cuts to that news is playing in a diner, and Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable sitting in that diner and goes,
Oh, okay, cool. Did you see...
Split,
No, go ahead.
Split, I then assume you already know that the big twist with Split is...
Oh, wait, sorry. I actually don't really know much about Split. I know that it goes into... Well, I know that, obviously, as we just discussed, it goes into Glass, and I know that, well, my understanding is the guy, I can't remember the actor's name, he's a perfectly good actor, the guy who is the main character in Split. Thank you, yes, James McAvoy. He was in It. Yeah, he was in It, and he was good, and he does the voice of the titular character Arthur Christmas in the same-named movie, and I very much enjoyed that. So I got nothing bad to say about him.
I like him in every movie I've seen him in.
What else has he been in besides the two that we just discussed? Or the three?
When they wanted to do the younger version of the X-Men, he was the younger Professor X, and he was really good in that.
Oh, okay, I can kind of picture that, actually.
Yeah.
All right. My understanding is that he's supposed to be more or less ultimately the villain of the story of the three movies. The
opening conceit of the movie is 3 teenage girls are abducted by a schizophrenic man not schizophrenic man, but a man with multiple personalities. Multiple personality disorder. One of his personalities being called the Beast. And a few of the other personalities in his head are scared of him, so they kidnap teenage girls to feed to him. Whether that is literal or metaphorical, though, is... It's the plot of the movie. It's...
Okay, then that, if you would, yeah, hold out, because that actually... I didn't know it goes in that direction. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah. So it's about the different personalities. Some of them are sympathetic and likable. Some of them are assholes. You get the idea.
I heard that it was actually considered by most people to be his best movie since Signs.
Well, he's more or less having to play like fucking 12 different characters at once, so...
Right. Yeah, I heard that was, again, not only Shyamalan's best movie since Signs, but it also,
Boom.
like, I heard... Yeah. I already got that one earlier. My text can't be interrupted.
Harry spawned 4 projectiles. Set bonus 2 out of 3.
Did you say set bonus? Oh, that's right. I forgot that these can be in sets. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
It said on it at the bottom, set bonus 2 out of 3.
I guess I'd have to look at my,
I guess it's in a set with my one that's crits cause projectiles. So I guess I need to find the headshots cause projectiles one.
Yeah, I suppose that would probably be the one, unless there's another one that focuses on blocks or parries. But it seems like it's going more in the other direction.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I guess we can move on. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I heard everything about it. Yeah, essentially just that it was supposed to have been not only Shyamalan's best movie, but also supposed to have been like a really good showcase for the actors as well.
Yeah.
In fact, isn't Anya Taylor-Joy in that too? Wasn't that one of her first movies?
It might have been. I hope not. I actually like that movie.
What did you just say? I hope not.
Yeah, I said I hope not. I don't like that fucking chick.
What?
I'm sick of her. I'm just gonna say it now. Furiosa, I'm sick to fucking death of her.
That's fine. It does seem like she's in a lot of movies now, just like
Hollywood producers have fallen in love with her because she looks like a fucking little girl.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, there's probably
I'm sticking with it.
That. I've heard far stranger things. See, for me, it was just like, okay, The Witch was 2017, I think, 18. And and then Split was right around the same time, maybe a year or so before, I think. So I believe she was still pretty early when she was in The Witch. That's the only thing I've seen her in. And all I know is that between...
Of all the fucking times to get a goddamn Bellacore skull, while I was being attacked by plague monks, you gotta be fucking joking.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what they're made to do, is fuck you up. motherfuckers. Fucking skulls. But to hurry up with the thought, basically, I just saw Taylor-Joy in The Witch, and, like, again, I thought she was good. I didn't know who she was. It was like, oh, I thought the entire cast was good, quite honestly. The entire cast. There's a little boy in the movie. He was sensational. Really good acting, and I just thought, okay, well, cool. All right. Anyway, and then now, it's like from there to now, she's been in, like, 50 movies.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, based on the strength of The Witch,
and like
she was
half of them are
fine.
fucking failures.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything she's been in that's been a
perfectly talented people in the crib in the entertainment industry that have one failure, and Hollywood's like, okay, you're done. We'll never give you work again.
Wrong.
But if one fucking blonde fucking girl that's goddamn knee-high to a fucking squirrel and looks like a little girl, oh, she gets all the work opportunities in the world. She could fucking start gunning down orphans in the street, and Hollywood producers would give her jobs.
I like this because your level of cynicism for this is basically matched by my level of cynicism for everything else. So like this one aspect of your cynicism, it's like, oh, I get it. He feels the way about that thing that I feel about things. I can relate. Not this particular issue, but it's like, yeah, I sense that consternation. I can identify.
We're less cleaning up his mess.
Yeah, well, like the rest of us have made some...
I mean, again, I think she's a good actress.
Stop talking.
Just based on the one movie I've seen her in, but I guess just that's no reason to necessarily stick her in everything. I don't know what made George Miller decide to put her in Furiosa. I do think that she does kind of resemble, like, sort of resemble a young Charlize Theron. There's probably other actresses that would probably be able to pull that off as well. I don't know. So I mean, he might have cast. What's up?
I know the answer. They've got George Miller. The Hollywood producers at that production company have George Miller's children locked in their basement, and they are sexually assaulting them regularly. And they've told him, either you cast this little fucking girl as Furiosa, or we'll kill her. Hail
I
Satan.
don't even know if he has kids. Hail Satan. From the pizza place. Yeah, okay, now, I know she was in a movie called The Menu, which was supposed to have been really good. It's got Ralph Fiennes, he's really good. I guess it's like sort of like a horror, it's like a dark comedy. I don't know what it's about.
Sounds like she keeps getting put with better actors that can carry her to make her look less fucking garbage.
That happens sometimes, you know. I mean, again, I in The Witch, she was, I don't know, like Ted. I think, if I recall correctly, Ted hated the movie, so I'm sure he would completely object to this and say, no, she's terrible, fuck off. She was really good. I thought she was perfectly good in The Witch. She, you know, she handled the dialogue very well. She seemed perfectly believable in the role. I had no problem with her at all.
Is there no way forward from this? Is this just a fucking dead end?
I'm trying to figure that out myself. I've been kind of going back and forth and just chopping up whatever happens to come by. You just don't want to talk about Anya Taylor-Joy.
No, I don't. Fuck her. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of the fucking producers pushing her.
Well, what else? That's where I was
She's
gonna
the
go
goddamn babyface Roman Reigns of Hollywood.
Okay, well, I can't stand the fucking Roman Reigns bloodline tribal chief Paul Heyman bullshit. So, I definitely get that. I wouldn't say it's on that degree, but okay, well, I don't know. I'll continue in that general direction. What else do you know her from? Like, okay, she's in Furiosa, she was in The Witch, and she was in Northman, right? But now
Northman, which is a movie where she gets fucking railed by a dude who's twice her size and twice her age.
Which is weird. But
and the movie
beyond
very
that,
proudly shows off her extremely tiny flat ass.
Yeah, she's in The Witch, nude very briefly in shadows from kind of a distance. She looked like she had enough going on in the back, definitely not in the front, but that's all I have. I don't know what else to go on. But
where the fuck do we go?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm gonna do what I
know. In the cave, but what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on exploring.
She could be a perfectly good person for all I know or care. I just don't want to see her in movies anymore, and I genuinely do not trust the motivation that most producers have to cast her.
You genuinely, really, truly think that that's the main motivation?
I think
it's
that's a big
like it's a
part of
joke.
it.
It's like, you never know. But I really don't actually truly believe that.
I think that a lot of it is them simply trying to manufacture an it girl, which happens all the time in the
That I
entertainment.
agree with. Yes.
Look, that happens all the time in the entertainment industry, that people get manufactured into stardom. I mean, like, the fucking Beatles got manufactured into it 70 goddamn years ago or whatever, right?
Well, yeah, go on.
And that's not to say that I don't enjoy a Beatles song every now and then. I'm not gonna fucking argue that. I'm not Ted, who'll just say, no, they only ever did bad shit, and if you like any other stuff, you should be ashamed of yourself also. You suck.
Oh, wait, hang on. We got... Oh, never mind. They're free. It was a skull. Yeah, the It Girl thing, I definitely get. That goes to what I was saying, where she was in The Wish, and then now suddenly she's been in a million movies. And definitely, of course I agree, Hollywood is skeevy in that way. I guess I just don't feel that they're that openly, obviously, like, unapologetic and in your face about it. I
think this may be the way forward. I thought this was backwards, but it's actually forwards.
Where were I just got away from there. Oh, you dropped down?
Yeah.
And this is a separate... Oh, okay, yeah, I thought this would just send us back where we just came from. Wait, it did, didn't it?
I thought so, but it looks like this is progression.
Well, we haven't been here yet.
Yeah, we've not picked up this stuff, but...
Is it a dead end?
I mean...
Yeah?
When you look at the amount of human trafficking, it's really bad around LA and Washington, D.C., man.
Well, but I mean...
Oh, that's definitely backwards. Okay, I guess we'll go back around. Because there was a ladder back there we were supposed to hit.
Oh, there was. Okay. I didn't see it. I guess I especially after the Me Too thing and the Harvey Weinstein conviction, I guess just to me I'd be very, maybe not very, but I'd be, I don't know, relatively surprised if they were just like that blatant, like, ooh, she's young and, she's young looking, yeah, let's push this one. Like, to me that's just I don't know.
There's a question to me with Harvey Weinstein. I think that Harvey Weinstein, and this may be a bit conspiratorial, but whatever, I think there's a good chance Harvey Weinstein pissed off the wrong people elsewhere in the industry, and they stopped protecting him.
I think that's entirely possible, yeah. Yeah,
I think that if Harvey Weinstein was a little more well-liked, you would have seen more people jumping to his defense in the industry and trying to cover up the shit he did in the industry, like how they do with fucking Roman Polanski, right?
Well, I mean, him and Woody Allen.
Yes, both of them.
Yeah, it's not even just that, but also when he was convicted, well, not even just when he was first being accused, and I'll follow you, by the way.
Okay.
When he was first accused, that's when suddenly you had dozens of people coming out and saying, oh, I knew all about this. And it's like, well, then why, again, did you not tell anybody? And I've said this before, I can't stand... Oh, you're doing the funny ladder thing. I can't stand Rose McGowan because she's like a lunatic and like a hardcore leftist. Like, I remember she made like she apologized to like fucking Afghanistan or something like that, saying, America loves you, don't hate us just because we voted for Trump. That's only like, whatever, like 50% of the really stupid people. No, normally, like, America's totally behind you, or like some kind of like really weird,
here.
like hyper-aggressive... what's that?
Boone back here.
Oh, okay, I'll go back there. Yeah, she made some kind of like really hyper-aggressive thing, like about some kind of country that we aren't on the best of terms with. I can't remember which one. And she got a lot of,
when we pulled out
flack.
at the end.
What's that?
When we pulled out at the end.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was something like that. And people were just like, wow, that's, you don't fucking speak for us. You don't speak for everybody. There's a lot of people that don't share your political beliefs. Don't just go and make a tweet saying, yeah, America loves you or whatever. Like, fuck off. But even beyond like that kind of weirdness, just the simple fact that, I think she even like wrote a book about it or something. Like, she celebrates herself as being like somebody who, like, yeah, I'm on the forefront of, Me Too, and I'm one of the staunchest, firmly against women being abused in Hollywood and everything like that. It's like she accepted a settlement to keep her mouth shut. against Harvey Weinstein, like 20 years ago, and it's like, you fucking bitch, you probably helped a lot of other people, women get molested and raped and taken advantage of, and now here you are saying that, oh yeah, I'm such a fighter. No, you fucking weren't. You were paid off not to be. Fuck you. So that I fucking can't stand. But but anyway, the point is, a lot of people came out and said, yeah, Harvey Weinstein's a horrible piece of shit. So that leads me to ask you, who then do you think might have been the person that he offended to make those people finally come forward and start doing something about it?
Wouldn't be a name I know.
You don't have any specific ideas? You just think it might have...
No, probably just some wealthy producer that nobody cares about the name of.
That's I think, vague though it is, I think that there's probably enough there for that to be a good possibility. I mean, that's Hollywood, right? I mean, it's who you know.
Yeah, we don't know how the sausage is made, and there's very few producers that are famous. Weinstein was famous for being a producer, but he's famous for being a scumbag. Other than that, Roger Corman was famous for being a producer, but he was famous for being a cheapskate. Admittedly, a much more likable cheapskate than most producers, but still, he was only really famous for being the biggest cheapskate in Hollywood.
That was his career. I remember James Cameron was talking about all these tricks that he learned when he was doing Titanic, and he was like, "Yeah, I learned how to work with an." Funny that he said that. Titanic was at the time the most expensive movie literally ever made. But that said, there were he was talking about, like, I learned this little trick or that kind of trick as a way of cutting costs, and you just wouldn't know it because it's like a little filmmaking trick. I learned that from Corman. It's like you get that methodology, that mentality to where it's like, well, I can do this, I can do that, and I can do that, or I can take this alternate route, which will achieve the same basic effect but cost a lot less.
Yeah. And it's interesting listening to Addy talk about the classes he's been taking and the work he's been doing with industry professionals over there now that he's in the serious classes. He talked a little bit about, a meme was thrown around making fun of Marvel. There was a shot in Captain America 2 where Samuel L. Jackson is sitting in a hotel room and holding a pistol in his hands. And that looked like a very simple shot to just do on location, but nonetheless, the behind-the-scenes footage, it was actually in front of a green screen. They green screened the hotel room in, and Samuel L. Jackson was holding, like, I don't know, just like a little pipe instead of a pistol, and they CG'd a pistol into his hands.
Because he couldn't just hold a fucking pistol.
And Addy did say he didn't understand the pistol. But the meme was saying, like, well, what the fuck is wrong with Marvel? Why can they not just... Why is it hard to fucking shoot on location for a goddamn hotel room? Can we not afford that, huh?
That's a good point.
And what Addy made the very good point of saying, well, the issue is, not only do you have to find a hotel that will agree with it, but you have to have mobile equipment, so mobile cameras, mobile lighting, mobile boom mics. It has to be able to fit
it's not
within the room.
Walking into the room. Oh god, yeah. You have to. If you have a dolly, you need a dolly track.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have. Yeah, you have to have catering. Where are they gonna go? Yeah, I definitely knew that.
Yeah, I'd never thought about it though. You may be smart to this, but I'm not. So.
Oh yeah, it's just stuff that I read.
Yeah, and he was just listing off all these things that are a pain in the ass to move around, and saying on top of all that, that's not, it needs to fit into this. On top of all that, who even knows if there is a hotel in the fucking shooting area that matches the layout of the room you want for the shot?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of filming locations take place in just random-ass places you never think about because they happen to have a building that fits the description of whatever they need for the film they're making.
Yeah.
Like, it's not usually as simple as they want to film The Shining and they found a hotel that's really, really freaky up in the Alps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's usually like, it's like, well, we found, like, this weird old, like 1950s diner, and it's half burnt down, but it's been repaired, and this happens to fit our horror movie, and like really specific stuff like that. And like I was saying, you have to filming permits. You can only film during certain hours of the day. There's union rules about that kind of thing. You can't just walk in and say, hey, do you mind if we film here? It's I mean, not to insult your intelligence. I'm sure you know that. But I mean,
he's already talked to me about shooting permits, because just for the stuff he's made on his own as student projects, he's gone out of his way to get the permits, and said, I don't even know if I need to get the permits, but I get the permits because, goddamn it, I'm going to do it professionally.
Yeah, it really depends on the kind of people that you're using in the film, and he's, I'm assuming, like, not using... Well, I don't know how unions work over there. I mean, Hungary, they could be totally different about that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, again, most places, unless you're like out in a public street, most places are going to have a permit, unless, I mean, you could do guerrilla filmmaking and just run in and just shoot there and hope for the best and run out before you get caught. But yeah, that could be problematic.
Yeah.
Especially if you are using union actors, that could really be an issue.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's how did we get on that, by the way? I was still talking about movies, but how did we get onto that specific track?
Yeah, it must have been something related to CG or... Oh, it was related to producing.
The Captain America meme, or the Marvel meme.
Producing. It was related to production and cost saving from Roger Corman, which we got there because I was saying there's not very many notable producers. Most of them just fly right in front of your eyes. By the way...
yeah.
All right, set complete. Set bonus 3 out of 3.
Oh, nice.
What's that give me? Oh, interesting. It gets me a 4th boon.
Increases, cool.
Increases number of projectiles spawned by 2.
Oh, nice. Okay. That could definitely be worse.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder what other set bonus boons there are.
You mean like how many different ones there are?
Yeah, because I don't know how many other boons I've seen that are in sets to begin with.
I would assume there's definitely going to be more than one, but yeah, as to how many, I don't know. We'd have to look that up. There's kind of like a whole new world of boons open to us now.
Yeah. Like the skulls thing was more or less explicitly a nerf to us.
It really kind of was, yeah. I don't remember liking any of the event boons. They were just kind of like, okay, well, it's not bad, it's not a nerf, but I really would have preferred getting the other ones that I only see very rarely.
Yeah, anything that's kill more to kill more is like, well, I was going to do that anyway, so sure, I appreciate it, but could you not have given me something interesting?
Yeah. I mean, I know they can't all be, drop a chance of whatever you're carrying when you do your special. Like that's, as I said before, that's probably got to be my favorite one. But even stuff like, whatever, do a critical and throw out, like, arrows or whatever. When you dash through enemies or whatever, set them on fire, excuse me, headshots cause bleed damage. Like all kinds of neat, interesting, crazy, like, permutations that make just like average fighting more interesting and effective. Like, that's so much better than what we were getting in the events. Let's see, I already... Fuck you, Sandy, I'll go where I want to go.
What the hell is she even asking for?
I don't know, I guess maybe she's saying that she found the way, because we did go in a circle.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch! I just downed a potion so I could pick up the potion that... You know how it goes, I'm missing a little health, but yeah, and she dropped down right... I mean, I guess she didn't know. She should have, because I was standing right there. She jumped down and grabbed the fucking potion just as I was about to replenish it. So I downed a potion that had like 15 health missing, and now it's gone to waste thanks to her. Yeah, that, and she probably did it because she was checking on me, like, well, are you gonna come over here or not?
Where are you? I can't see.
I fell off. Yeah, I'm down. Well, below. I fell off the stupid fucking log or whatever. Now I have to go all the way back up around.
Okay.
Oh, just got out of a light stormer. That could have been worse.
Oh boy.
Thought I killed him, but I guess he's still alive. It doesn't matter. I'm coming that way anyway. All right. Yeah. To continue getting back into film, I was gonna say, what movies other than the 3 that we mentioned, Witch, Northman, and I mentioned one called The Menu. Are there any others that you can think of that she was in? Oh, Furiosa. I guess that's the newest one, obviously.
I've not seen it, though. I've not seen Furiosa.
Oh, no. Not whether you've seen it, but just, you said that you're really sick of her. Are there other ones I'm not thinking of that she's been in that are helping to aid this frustration that you have with her existence?
Literally every Marvel character that hasn't been cast yet, they're saying, like, let's put her in the role.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be I'm about ready to kick that bitch. You know what? I'll come there when I want to come there. Quit spamming that fucking shit. What is IFG?
Let's fucking
for
go.
Fuck's sake, all right, you know what? No, I was about to quit, and then I realized, no, you're in the game with me. Whatever. How far into this are we? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're nearly halfway through.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to look into some way that I can kick her. She's getting on my nerves. It's like I am.
She'll get ninja'd.
Yeah, that's fine. How are you guys getting up there? I keep falling off every time I try.
It's really awkward to jump up that log. I feel like this isn't the way forwards, but whatever.
It feels like it's not. I mean, I'm doing what I can to get up the fucking thing. I don't know how else I'm supposed to...
Hang on, let me see. Can you jump up the side here? Yes, you can. Try jumping up that ledge there.
Where?
Closer to the ledge.
That's what's knocked me down multiple times, but I'll try it again. Okay, there we go. I'm up.
Okay, there we go.
I feel like you're probably right, though. I'm guessing this isn't the way we're even supposed to fucking go.
Yeah. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, now that we're up here, she's like, okay, now come here.
She says I calmed down. I have to admit, that's kind of funny. Yeah, is this not the way we started the map up here? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, this area she wanted us to go to, I think this was where we started the fucking level, isn't it?
So.
Back there?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Well, isn't that a delight? A black stormer just for us and waiting nearby.
That sounded like an ad.
Alright, hang on. I'm looking to see if there's a way I can kick her. There should be. I don't see why I can't individually kick somebody, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, they don't really give that much power to the host.
You know, it just, I find it very, very rude that somebody's going into another person's hosted game and demanding, come here, come here, come here. It's like, you know what? You know, host your own game and you can go wherever you want when you want.
Definitely working with some brain power, they are. You can tell they typed out C-U-M, C-U-M, C-U-M.
Oh, they did? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I just saw them spamming the come here thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we're dealing with it with a juvenile.
If only you knew Sigma's truth.
And I think there's, in fact, a good chance that this is, in fact, a 12-year-old.
A what? Oh, a 12-year-old?
I think there's a good chance that it is, in fact, just a 12-year-old.
Yeah, just that level of petulance and typing in, you know, typing in abbreviations and shit, that just seems to be like just a typical teenager. Just like, come on, I want to play the game. I want to play it my way. Fuck off, dudes. Bros. Actually, it's bros. People don't say dude anymore. They say bro. I love on YouTube comments, and I think I mentioned this before. For some reason, it's usually people with Indian names. I don't know why. Well, you've described why Indians are doing a lot of tech videos, but for some reason I see a lot of comments that are by Indians, and I think it's them like trying to, like, I don't blame them, whatever, like they're not doing anything wrong, but I think they're maybe kind of like trying to approximate English culture. They will say stuff like, bro, how do you do this, bro? Can you help me, bro? Please, bro, can you do, you know, like they say bro all the time. Like anytime they make a comment, there's like a 90% chance of going to use the word bro. And I just find it very, like, again, I'm not bothered by it, but I take notice of it. I think it's kind of funny because it's so cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do this, bro? Please tell me. Bro, how'd you manage to do this? This isn't working for me. Can you tell me how to fix it, bro? Please.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just kind of a funny thing. Yeah, I'm. This is obviously the part where we just have to move along.
Yeah, we just got.
Maybe that's why he was in such a hurry.
I'm not sure they know the map.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, the fact that he was on that log saying "come here" and yeah, it looked like it was literally the wrong way to go. Yeah, I'm.
Gesundheit. There we go.
I'm hoping that he will get fed up and just quit.
That's my hope, yeah. Or that he'll get ninja pounced and the ninja will kill him and he'll get angry about getting killed and leave.
I think in one of the maps that isn't one of these short ones like this, where half the map is having to escape, I do think there's a very good chance that he will get caught on something. In which case I will probably deliberately go slow enough to make sure he dies. Just to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, he's smoking too much crack to learn nothing.
Now we know that he's not only a teenager, but a crack-smoking teenager.
Yeah, that 12-year-old, he's got the connections.
Hey, I mean, it's happened. You said that you did not see Sid and Nancy, right?
No.
It's yeah, really good. Well, it's a very good movie. It's I wouldn't call it like a classic or whatever, like a lot of people do, but It's really good. The acting is fantastic. Obviously Gary Oldman, but a lot of people don't talk about Chloe Webb. She's the one who plays Nancy, and she was very, very good. But if anything, that movie was like it does a really good job of showing you just the dirty sleaziness of being a heroin addict.
Yeah.
You see and it got me, of course. They had to get me and not him. Like it does, because Sid Vicious was essentially like famously he was like I mean he was kind of crazed, kind of punkish, whatever. Obviously he was punkish, but you know what I mean. He was kind of like flamboyant into the punk scene, whatever. But like by all accounts, it seems like he was like not a drug addict. He was kind of like a relatively normal young kid. And when he met Nancy, she was like not only an established drug addict, but also a part-time prostitute. So she was just like this horrible bad influence on him. And he died. Well, they both died within just like a year or so of meeting up, maybe even less. And my point is, in Sid and Nancy, they just show like there's these scenes of them just like spending their time like living in this greasy hotel in this little shabby room, shooting up and shaking. It's just like it does a really good job of showing you just like how awful a druggy life must be.
Yeah.
And if no other reason, like that and Gary Oldman's acting, I think would definitely be worth watching the movie just for that.
Yeah, I definitely intend to watch it at some point just for Gary Oldman's performance. You know me, I'm a big Gary Oldman fan.
Do you have any of those
I'm surprised that you haven't seen it yet because of that.
Shrine to receive a boon.
I can't afford any of the boons.
To buy a miracle for the whole
I can afford. Now he's telling us what fucking boon. Oh, I can't buy. Well, that's just too bad for you then, isn't it?
You think best.
No. Let me look. I might buy it if I don't like any of the other things. Well, using my ability... Well, no, that one's not super great. To be honest... Did you... I like that you and... Because you're bothering to type, you and have like an actual...
Ah!
Right. All right. It's back to us. How comedic. You saw what I wrote, right? Yeah. And you don't agree? No. He has left the game.
Yeah. Or more precisely, buy this. No. Look at it. It's
Did
good.
you read what I said?
Did you read it? Yes. And you aren't buying it? Yes. Bye.
I mean, on one hand, that feels like unusually aggressive for us, just saying, get the fuck out of our game. But I mean, just how much he was spamming orders to us, that was just really rubbing me the wrong way. Like I said, it's like, dude, you can open up your own game. If you see us, by all means, you can quit. But don't tell me what to do in mine.
That shit supposedly don't fly on higher difficulties, by the way, because I've heard that the optimal strat on higher difficulties against AI. Versus mode, I assume, like I said, is different because the AI is smarter.
Oh, sure.
Because players are smarter than AI as enemies, but I've heard that on the higher difficulties that it's actually considered better to be slow and defensive.
Yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't be, yeah.
And I've heard Left 4 Dead fans complain about it because Left 4 Dead is very much the opposite. Left 4 Dead, I think that's where a lot of players get that instinct. It's because Left 4 Dead is keep going, keep going, keep going. The longer you sit in one place, the more the game's going to throw it at you.
Yes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, for me, it's not only just a matter of just simple respect. I mean, because again, you're joining someone else's game. To me, it's pretty audacious to go into another person's game and run ahead and tell them what to do. Like, I get, like one time, like, come here, this way or whatever. And he had a keyboard, so he easily could have typed, instead of like, dude, what the fuck or whatever, he easily could have typed, it's this way, guys, I found the way, you don't need to be stuck, whatever. But instead, just come this way. Like, and then the abbreviation, what was it? Like, give me a fucking break or whatever. What did he say? Like, he said something.
He said, let's fucking go, bro.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, Barton's
Oh, wait,
doing
he did
the
say,
thing.
bro?
Barton's
Oh, yeah,
not
he
ripping.
did. Where is he? Oh, the ladder. Wait. Yeah, he is. I don't know why they get stuck on that ladder side
It's
so
that
much.
ladder specifically. There's something wrong with the way that the AI is programmed to handle that ladder. Let's just keep going and assume that he'll teleport, I guess.
Oh, he'll come up, yeah. Yeah, I guess the pathfinding is just bad up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and not only is it very, to me, very rude and audacious to go into somebody else's game and basically start ordering them around and
fucking Blightstormer pulled Barden off the ladder.
That's classic.
Oh, all right, Grimgy, I'm off the ladder. What do you need?
Yeah, I got down one way or the other.
But
yeah. Not only
it's
is it just
stupid to go off on your own without the other team and just assume like whatever, they'll match my style. No, they won't. You pop into a game, you match their style, or you'll get killed. That's the nature of this style of game.
Exactly. Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. Is not only is it rude, it's also just unwise. Because if you join somebody else's game and they play a certain way, well, if you just play whatever way you want and say the hell with them, well, someone's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, like, it's also courtesy to ask, I mean, as you could see, like, that Kruber we had forever ago, there's a really good Kruber, and he was very helpful. Every time he ran into a chest of trials, he simply put in chest.
Oh, yeah, like, are you ready to do the chest?
Yeah. And it's also supposed to be a thing in adventure mode that you ask grimoires, because grimoires, of course, reduce everyone's maximum health when you take them, and it's courteous to ask, are we going for grimoires or are we not? Or, well, more likely they'll just simply type grims.
I see. Yeah, that definitely strikes me as the person who wouldn't do any of that. He'd rush forward, and if he saw just the trials, he'd open it, regardless of where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it. I'd never heard that one yet.
Yeah, well, that was entirely different from Trooper just going get bent.
Yeah. I think I only glimpsed it briefly because I was kind of paying attention to something else, but I think it said sob to indicate that he was actually sobbing when he said it.
Yeah, I don't know what Bellicor said, but Saltzpauer's response, oh, you're lying! Oh, you lie!
Well, God has abandoned him or something, maybe.
Yeah. Like, you almost expect fucking Kruber to get over there and slap him. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, that was uncharacteristically emotional.
He's going through it.
Yeah.
Plague monks.
Oh yeah,
ton of them.
Yeah, this is gonna get sticky. And it's happening relatively early, so we don't have a lot of stuff to spend to make this better on us.
Oh boy. Yeah, but it could help us for the rest of the run.
It could. Hope it does.
It's a bold choice to go for the Bellicor curse, but it can be very helpful.
Yeah, I was forgetting that this is how it works out. That it's going to be this particular situation. Oh, they're not. Oh,
who got grabbed? Oh, we split. I didn't realize we had separated. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think you went in this direction that I'm in. Okay, shit. I'll catch back up with you. Where are you?
No,
upstairs?
I caught up with you. It's fine. Though Barden's getting his fucking shit pushed in because I left him with a ton of dudes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went in the direction that I mistakenly actually literally thought you went. I don't know why I thought that. I guess I just saw action in that direction and assumed it was you.
No, sorry. I went for the
no, you didn't do
right in front of the door.
No, that's fine. It was my error in judgment.
We're gonna want to start cracking them altars open though, because they're just gonna keep spawning until we deal with them.
Well, I went to where normally there is one. But
Plague monks, that's a lot of them.
Lightning should help us a little bit. My health is still good, but yeah, we're getting besieged.
Okay, up this ladder, I think.
I don't know, to be honest. Unless these come in order, I guess we'll just have to look around until we find one.
Oh, there's not one here. It seems like, is there only one here on this upper floor? Interesting.
You know, maybe we do have to do them in order. I didn't think that was the case, but
no, because there's two I can see right in front of me. It looks like there's just simply only two altars.
I guess that might be the case.
Okay, I've spawned one. It'll eventually drop the Chaos Warrior. Watch your teammates.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay near us all. Keep us all together.
Yep, and this kind of mass multi-elite melee can help to be fairly close, but not so close that everybody eats the same overhead and everyone dies.
Right.
We've had that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. No, damn, gas rat in the wrong spot.
Yeah. He's all right though. We're getting him. There he goes.
Done. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't especially strong on that one.
I'll break the altar.
All right.
Boom. Okay. Oh, god damn it, fucking gas rat.
Yeah,
move forward, down the stairs. There's another altar down here. I'll pop it.
All right.
If I can press the E key. Got it. Okay, I'll throw a few enemies around and then we'll get a Chaos Warrior again.
You motherfucker, go down. There he goes.
Fuck, I'm bad at parrying.
I'm honestly, when I think to do it, I'm pretty good at it. I have pretty good timing. I just normally don't even really think about it.
Yeah. I'm fine. I block frequently, but whenever the Plague Monk swings, I'm always parrying right after he swings or right before. Okay. Have we got? Yes, we do. Let me break the Shadow Altar. Is it really only 2 this time?
Normally I think it is. Well,
no. Last times it's been 3.
Has it? Okay.
Oh, healing.
Don't really need it, thankfully, but
carry it. Oh, there's one down
exactly.
here, I think.
Let's see. I'm right behind you.
Is it over here? Where the hell is it? Hook rat. Watch your teammates.
I'm behind you. I don't know where they are.
They're around us, so we're all in clear reach. Pack rat down. Oh, it's down here. What the fuck? It's... Oh, Jesus. Bad fucking machine gun placement. I'm trying. Got him. Okay. Down here. Follow me.
Oh!
Yep, go down quickly.
I've never been down here.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's pop her open.
Interesting. I didn't know you could do it down here. I thought it was a death area.
Yeah. Well, now we know, I suppose.
Yeah, interesting.
I could really fuck somebody up. Plague monks. Yeah. On the bright side, I'm killing so many goddamn hordes. I'm making all the temporary HP ever, so.
Yeah, I'm getting my my blaze hammers as well. We've been killing a lot.
Yeah. This is a situation where the Assault Spire passive is showing its worth.
Yeah, it's coming in pretty handy.
Got him.
All right.
Okay, let me stick the ball into the altar. All right, boom. We should be breaking it now.
No, you fools! What have you done?
I mean, in what way was that bad for us to do?
It wasn't.
No, it's just he's like, no, that was stupid. It's like, well, really, you didn't make a case for it not being,
You idiots! Now I won't be a god and eat your souls. What have you done?
I mean, obviously, it's very typical, bad guy language. Like, no, why have you done this? Whatever. It's like, well, I mean, it kind of helps us to do what we just did.
Oh, I felt like it.
Yeah.
Now I always forget. Do we go downstairs or upstairs?
I think it was upstairs. I think. Watch your.
Oh, here it is.
It is down. Okay.
I think. No, it's upstairs.
Ah, I was right. I was about to say I'll go back there so that doesn't happen, but yeah, Barden was by me. You caught it pretty quickly anyway.
It waited to tackle you until I was scratching my face, so I didn't have my hand on the mouse to pull out my fucking crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, good
timing
lord.
As always. Oh, wait, who's...
Soulsucker got Barden.
Really kind of throwing a lot at us.
Yeah, it is. Don't leave! We love you! Now, if memory serves, there's usually money around this thing. Yep, there we go.
There often is. Yeah, here's one. Oh, here's 2.
Three! Bellicourse gives out a lot of money. I forgot about this.
Yeah, I just grabbed 3 just alone in that one corner, and you grabbed at least a 4th.
Yeah, shit.
Nice. Now I have 800 instead of 600 because I did not buy that boon that guy wanted us to take.
Mm-hmm.
I try usually to not take ones that... Oh, go ahead.
Infinite downs!
You got infinite... Oh, we all did? That was one of the things?
I got the boon. I don't know if you did.
I wasn't even looking. I was just... I should pay more attention to these things. I just was kind of not even watching.
Well, let's check at the start of the next level, though. With us, the amount of money we have, do we want to wait for the Shrine of Strife right in front of the,
Yes, also because it's cooldown reduction. That's I think a pretty important one.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say the Pinnacle of Nightmares. If I remember, I like that map anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy was saying to take the boon that I think it was for this level only. We get like temporary health goes to permanent health, something like that. And yeah, that's great. But I like usually unless it's like the last map or something, it's like, well, you know, anything can happen in this one random map. I don't want to spend something on just a single map boon.
Yeah.
Like either we'll be fine anyway and it'll be a waste, or we'll lose. Yeah.
Right, do you want to check the 2 boons you got?
Yeah, actually, I should. Watch out for the ghost.
Yeah, with all 3 of us here, it's not going to be a problem.
Nah. How do I... do they... I don't know what order they come.
Yeah, I'm not sure they do come in order. It seems like they just throw them on at random.
I haven't been watching all my boons, so I guess I probably won't know. I'll just assume they're good. It's fine. Yeah.
A restless soul haunts this place.
Yeah, I really should pay more attention, though. I was spending more time thinking about complaining about that guy, but my case has already been made. What I will talk about is... Signs is my favorite, because to me, that one is the, while I objectively think that Sixth Sense is the best of his movies, in terms of, you know, just style, pacing, script, I think the ending was obviously very, very well done. Signs, which had a stupid twist, if you can even call it a twist.
Yes, I remember that one. As soon as you said Signs was your favorite, I was thinking for a second, like, should I mention the water thing?
Here's...
Chess?
Okay, there's... Yeah, definitely. Stupid ghosty.
Stupid ghost, you make me look bad.
And then that... Gotcha, yeah.
Storm vermin, a bunch of them.
Alright. Zap him with lightning. Kill him with irony.
If I can hit him in the back, it'll kill him instantly. So as long as I got one facing, as long as I'm facing one's backside.
That's pretty damn good.
They're never ready for the old butt stab.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with those sword or the shields up front, they're not really thinking that anyone's gonna go back there and poke them.
Shit, that was a simple one.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be another volley. Yeah, that was simple. Let's see.
Ah, ghost!
Oh, are you? There we go.
Okay.
I can either do critical hits spawn 6 projectiles, or I can do using my career skill returns 10% of nearby allies' ability bars. That one to me seems a little bit too particular. I don't think I'd get as much use out of that one.
Yeah, you're not throwing out your invincibility a ton.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll stop and help with this while I decide. Right. Oh, got grabbed.
Oh shit.
I'm fine. I forgot that it's only temporary. Yeah, I'll go with this one. All right. Yeah, Signs, despite the ridiculous twist, which is just really stupid. It's not even necessarily that I think like the water thing is specifically dumb, because, and I get it. Everyone makes that argument. It's a fair argument to make, but like if we assume that these aliens, usually what people say specifically is, why would they choose the planet that has the most water out of like all these different planets? Like, the way I look at it is, we don't know why they came here, other than they felt that they wanted to take this planet over. It had the resources they wanted, whatever. They, I guess, didn't know that water would do that to them. They just saw that, okay, well, there's a lot of blue on this planet. Huh, we'll have to look at that, see what that is at some point. Like, they didn't know. You know, like, they didn't know that water was fatal. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have chosen Earth. I don't know. Or maybe they chose it despite, you know, maybe they thought, well, we are going to do such a good job of taking over this planet that water's not going to be a threat. Because God knows they're not going to just, like, run at us and splash us with super soakers or whatever. We're all powerful. Of course we'll be able to take over. And finally, the third thing, I think, is that it gets a little bit of War of the Worlds, in which, you know, this simple little thing takes down the big bad threat that we can't otherwise deal with. It's like, oh, all along, who would have known that just our atmosphere would have done the trick? Like, wow, got lucky on that one. So for all those reasons, I forgive the twist, even though I admit it's a bad twist. So you go ahead.
War of the Worlds, it's the diseases.
Yeah, it's the yeah. I mean, it's the disease. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the Spielberg one. That one had it to where the Earth's the atmosphere, I believe, like the aliens, like they. Oh,
that makes them fucking idiots.
I think. All right, I know that what happens is they. God, how does it end? The tripods start kind of faltering, and they just kind of start dwindling. And Tom Cruise is like, what the fuck? Look, their force fields are down. What's going on? And they just kind of shoot one down, and it just kind of falls apart, and a little alien just kind of goops his way dead out of the hatch at the bottom of the tripod, and he's all withered and nasty looking. And I think the narration is like, yeah, all this time, who would have known that, just the tiny microbes in the atmosphere or whatever would have been what would bring them down, something like that.
They just didn't check that before they came to Earth?
I'd have to, unless I'm mistaken, which again my memory is often very faulty, on certain things at least. I'm usually pretty good about movie details if I care about the movie, and I love War of the Worlds, the Steven Spielberg version. So I think it was, yeah, because the movie opens with like this fancy shot showing like a drop of water. Like, it's CGI, but it shows like a drop of water, and then the camera goes like deeply into the drop of water to show like all the microbes in it and everything like that. And I think that is because it's like a foreshadowing showing that, yeah, at the end of the movie, it's going to be that essential thing that kills them. So if I recall correctly, I don't think that the disease has anything to do with it in the Spielberg version. But of course, that's not the original version. So if it was diseases, then yeah, I'll definitely say that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, I've never watched any of the movies. I only read the book. I only read the original fucking H.G. Wells book.
I think you're right because... No, I'm sorry. You go ahead. I interrupted.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I think fondly of the book, but even then, I would say, like, yeah, it's a bit dumb that the Martians came here to eat us, and it never occurred to them that we'd make them sick when they eat us.
I know that, see, I'm a little bit confused because I have seen both. Well, I think now there's like 5, but I don't know. I saw both of the main War of the Worlds movies. I saw the one from the 50s, and then I saw obviously, as I said, the Spielberg version. They were both good, but the Spielberg version, I think, is just a really, really good thriller. I think it's very effective at showing the helplessness and dread of what they're up against. But yeah, I remember after I saw it, my girlfriend said that she was frustrated that there were some deviances from the book. So you're probably 100% correct about all this.
Yeah, I mean, all of them are kind of dumb when you think about them. That it's supposed to be a hyper-advanced civilization that just never occurred to them there would be something basic about the planet that would kill them. So really what it is H.G. Wells should be ashamed of himself, and so should Steven Spielberg, and so should M. Night Shyamalan, and they should all pay me $100 for their failure.
That random bit at the end, very arbitrary. How did you settle on that particular fee?
Because I need $100.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then, actually. Yeah, Signs, I think, did I don't know. You said you didn't see Signs, right? That's one of the ones you didn't see?
No, only parts. When my parents watched it when I was a kid.
Oh, right. You said that you saw the alien video scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Signs, to me, there are certain movies I like, and to me they're rare. I don't know of a lot of them. If I did, I'd be watching them all the time. There are certain movies that just do a really, really good job of just slow, creeping, inexorable, bad things. Like this is like something is gonna happen. We can't tell what, we can't tell when, but something is around the corner, and this is really spooky and bad. And Signs was like an excellent version of that. I mean, the movie is essentially just like slow little drips and drabs here and there. Like, it's not even necessarily a slow movie. Like the first scene is like Mel Gibson's out in his cornfield, and like he can sense something's wrong. And just the movie does a really good job of illustrating like okay, like at one point, like there's lights in the sky, like, oh shit, it's on the news. Why are there lights in the sky over this city? That's kind of creepy. And then the next day, it's like, okay, well now it's daytime. The lights in the sky went away, but like a bird flew into where the lights were, and it hit like solid object and fell to the ground. So holy shit, those things are still up there. We just can't see them. What are they up to? What does it mean? Oh no, now we're finding out on the news that actually these lights are appearing over multiple cities. Like it does a really good job of incremental dread. And the aliens themselves, like, it takes a long time before you actually see them. Of course, the first time you do see them in full is the part that you saw. Before that, there's a really, really good scene where Gibson is in the cornfield at night, and he's walking around. It's like, you know something's going to happen, but you don't know how or what. And suddenly you see, like, a leg of an alien in the corn, and it pulls its leg back because it's like, oh shit, I don't want him to see me. And, like, that kind of, just little things build up until finally at the end, which unfortunately is the worst part of the movie, the aliens actually start, well, actually, that scene's okay. The aliens actually start to attack, or try to get into Mel Gibson's farmhouse. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty spooky, too. But it's the final moments in the last 10 minutes where you see the full bad CGI alien, like, trying to assault Mel Gibson's kid. And then the water effects are really, really, really bad, and it's stupid. So, yeah, the last few minutes of the movie are actually the worst part. But I think the vast majority of it is just a really good demonstration of people. Again, they're up against something they can't understand, and it's hopeless. And oh my God, how are we going to pull through this? Things are getting worse and worse. This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's one of Mel Gibson's best performances. He's very soft-spoken in the movie. He's very unflamboyant, unspectacular. He just plays kind of like an average, quiet guy.
Oh, boom.
Where at? Oh, yeah, okay, we walked right past it. Let's see, did I get anything good? I'm getting a lot of these. My career skill does this or that or the other. I think I already had one in this session, or in this campaign that makes them bleed, I think. But now it also, it does the lightning. My career skill will now do both poison damage and lightning, which is actually kind of neat.
God damn it. Fucking machine gunner.
Again, I wish I could help.
Well, I can't fucking shoot him without him shooting back at me, and him shooting at me makes it where I can't aim.
Right. I definitely understand that. I don't know what Kruber was doing. I guess he wasn't in a position to... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he was much in a position to aim either.
I see. Alright. But yeah, I've been talking very long. I go into a lot of very long, extensive details, especially about stuff that I like or I'm somewhat well informed about. So yeah, Signs in general, I think it's just a very good, well-paced, naturally unfolding sense of dread that I really, really like.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense, again, very good movie, I think, but it did not have that, so that's why... I think Signs is a good to-watch movie. You watch it once, and then you're shocked by the twist. Then you watch it a second time to see how the twist holds up, in my opinion, very well. But then after that, I've never watched it again, I don't think. I've seen it maybe 3 times, but that third time would have been showing it to somebody else. After that, I've never really felt the urge to watch it again. I own it. I bought it back in, like, 2002, and I've never put it in my disc player. I've just never gone back and watched it again. Whereas Signs, I've watched that probably, like, 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, I think with Shyamalan, the best way I've ever seen it put is that, like, Shyamalan has a great understanding of tension and horror. When it comes to those things, Shyamalan is a great director. Shyamalan's issue is he doesn't understand writing. He doesn't understand how to make a good story.
I think that's fair.
Because
I know originally with the... Go ahead.
Even Sixth Sense has, like, some really great horror scenes when Haley Joel Osment is first seeing several of the ghosts. He doesn't yet understand they're asking him to help and shit like that.
Oh, sorry. I was going slow on this one because I want to make sure I didn't interrupt you again.
No, it's fine. Also, I had a hair was itching my nose, and that was preoccupying me. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm fine, thankfully. But,
fucking White Stormer.
Motherfucker. Oh, what the... How did it get me again? Alright. Sophos.
He won't make it in. I don't think he will. He's probably gonna...
As long as it's not the other guy, I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's the only player I've seen who is just like just a straight up kind of a dick. He's in.
Oh, shit. Surprise Grail Knight appearance.
Sudden, a wild Grail Knight has appeared. Isn't that what the kids say about Pokemon?
Something like that. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it says in Pokemon.
A wild so-and-so has appeared.
It was super effective.
Yeah, there you go. The village for me is another example of exactly what we're talking about. I think that I thought that the atmosphere was fantastic. I loved the build. People forget about some of the acting in that movie. Sigourney Weaver, William Hurt, really good stuff. They only remember the twist, and again, that's because the twist. I rolled with it. I don't think it's as blatantly bad as the okay, I'm getting thrown around again.
Yeah, there is a Blightstormer somewhere who's just sitting in a spot where we can't reach.
Yeah, if I knew where he was, definitely I would have taken him out by now. I'll focus on this for now because it's more important with this Blightstormer.
The Blightstormer isn't presenting that much of a problem. The problem is just simply the fact that he's every now and then. Fuck, I couldn't get to the ghost in time. He got downed.
Who did?
The Grail Knight. He got ghosted. It's fine. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, because I got 3 Chaos Warriors on me right now.
Yeah, let me help with that.
That's alright. I was able to back out. Just got a little overwhelming there for a couple seconds. I was trying to find the fucking wizard. I don't know who got him eventually, but he teleported just as I was getting up to him.
Yeah, actively looking for them, I think, is a waste of time. It's really just
unfortunately for me, that's all I got.
Yeah. I think, honestly, it's just a waste of time. If you're lucky, they'll teleport in front of you, but I think most of the time with the Blightstormer, it's just as simple as luck for whether or not they appear in a spot where you can reasonably get them.
Yeah, I guess that does seem to be the case. Alright. I'll wait until we choose our... Actually, I think the next one's a shrine, I believe. I don't know if there's any choosing. But let me see first.
Should be a shrine and then the last level.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Who's Holzer, by the way?
Holzair. Oh boy.
Because this is their... apparently.
Marius Holzair. Oh boy, I don't remember the lore of him a whole lot. He's not a guy who ever appears directly. He's a guy who's mentioned every now and then as a wizard who studied horrible, dark shit that you shouldn't study, and something bad happened to him.
I see. Okay, now think ahead, because we're going to go into the last level with this. So whatever we might need for the last level.
I bought the miracle. What are you lot contributing?
I'm still thinking about what I'll contribute.
Yeah, I guess it's better to spend the money than to not.
I'll go for the monster, because those usually come pretty early in the map.
My bombs now heal teammates that stand in their area.
Okay, that could be... Oh, against a boss, that could be really good.
Yeah.
Let's see, I can increase my career maximum charge by 1. I'm taking that.
What's the medical mayflies?
I got Morgrim's bomb, honestly, just because I didn't have anything else to spend my money on.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to take... no, the last couple boons aren't super great, so I'm just going to take the one that's the least bad. Which is each 5 seconds of not getting hit increases my career skill regeneration by 5%, but only a max stack of 5.
Yeah.
That's still not bad, though. In the last map, there's not going to be loads of times that you aren't getting hit, so...
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of maps where that'd be good, because you have little downtimes between enemy waves, but, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I just picked it because, well, there is gonna... I think there's the one where we were at, where we go up into the, let me look.
Oh boy, this is the ledge one. Watch it.
It is. That's actually what I thought it was going to be, yes. So there will be little brief cooldowns where we're going up from one ledge to the next, and for that reason, I think that, it could be an okay boon, but yeah.
Oh, no, this is not the ledge-heavy map. This one's closed in. No ledges.
Oh, you know what? It's probably one of the ones we failed where we had that, because I remember it was coming up. I remember looking at it and thinking, oh, that's going to be... I like that map, but, yep, that's not this one.
Let's see. Duplicates upon death.
That's not actually the worst. You think that'd be really horrible in this, but yeah, I play this with other people, and that actually didn't wind up being bad.
Okay.
You alright?
I never believed to see such a blow. That's right, Trooper. Let your training show.
As an NPC
Yeah,
bar.
see, oh, there's our guy.
Oh shit. Okay, minigun down.
Oh, did you bomb him?
I know I shot him. I'm saving the bomb.
What the hell did you shoot him with?
Crossbow?
I mean, he died, like, instantly.
Yeah, it was just a regular Gatling gun guy.
It was?
That was the
that
monster.
Was the... Oh, I thought it was the...
Later, nerd! Bomb gonna go off at some point.
There it is.
Okay, that was a pretty serious bomb.
It was. It took a while, but it was worth it.
A little bit of a fuse time on that son of a bitch. Okay, and since Grail Knight's with us, that got us cooldown time. Thank you, Grail Knight. Oh, god damn it, I can't fucking aim my crossbow because I'm getting stabbed.
I thought earlier we had one of the, I can't remember what it's called, but the monster that shoots the gun at you.
No, it was the rattling gun. The Storm Fiend only ever uses the flamethrower. He only ever shoots flames.
Oh, so there's no monster that shoots the... Okay, yeah, weird. I guess
the boss on the Skittergate level that you get at the end of the Skittergate level will.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, in my mind, I saw something over there that obviously wound up being the Gatling rat, and I thought it was that same thing that little rat gets into at the end of the level you were talking about, Skittergate level. Yeah, I think what led me to believe that is just since I turned on the thing that says throw an extra boss at us, I guess I was thinking about that.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
shit. Barely ever at risk.
Yeah, we just kind of shat all over that, and it was done.
We really did. That was actually kind of laughable, especially after all the other shit we've gone through in this session today.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'm surprised, actually rather surprised, but I'll take it.
Yes, a clue.
I'll take it. And I found out earlier I can skip the tally reward screen just by kind of spamming all the buttons at once. There must be some button combination that does it, but yeah, I've tried to skip the maps or skip this thing earlier, and it didn't work. And I was like, I guess I just have to sit through it. That's fine. But yeah, by just kind of smushing all the buttons together, it rapid fire goes right through.
If I hold spacebar, it seems to go quicker. Yeah, if I hold spacebar for myself, so it's maybe hold the button.
Yeah, it could be. I'll try that next time, because tapping individual buttons made no difference. But yeah, I see. Yeah, I think we did pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
And I'm at level 25. I can't remember if I was at level 25 before this or not, because it seemed like I was, but I didn't remember that being the case. So let me look. Yeah, I think I was, and I just didn't even think about it. I think I got to level 25 in the ones we failed, maybe, because I haven't set my talent yet. But it said that I was already at 25 just now, so I don't know.
All right, well, I'm going to cut this recording, and then I'm going to take a piss.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.